Welcome everybody to the 13 Forks Dragstrip reunion.
I had 6 to 7 before. Them old Fred Hugo used to have that.
We showed some videos of that thing. It was wicked fast.
This is the Sea Gas champion this year in the Southeast Gassers, Tim Hall. You'll see some videos of him in my Shady Side video from a few weeks ago. As of this taping, that video's got about 6,000 views, so thanks for that. I gotta ask Lynn about getting one of those tags. They always encourage everyone to drive their old cars down here. Used to have it up down the street a little ways at what they referred to as the building on the hill, but the church here just has a bigger area inside for everybody and nice parking lot. There's Billy.
I thought you was in
Moultrie. Yeah, I always come back.
I knew you'd be
Oh yeah, gotta come back for this. Can't miss this. Yeah, Papa brought his Monte Carlo down here. Yeah. Bought a few things, yeah. I kind of cut out on my swap meet splurging a little bit, you know. I don't have time to sell all that stuff. I got, you know, other stuff to do. I know, Comer. Yeah, me too.
every Saturday. I've been shop welding.
Got here, did you, Mike?
Last thing.
If you raced at this track back in the day or know someone that did, please leave a comment below. The track was within about 20 minutes of here.
This is about the last thing in Harvard. Oh, I know it. I can't hardly stand that humidity that's in July and August. I know it. You don't have it weather permit. I think it could. Yeah.
Well, Tim made it.
Yeah, I beat you. You see that 7?
Yeah, I seen it come in.
Original from Iowa, bought brand new. I mean, what I mean, this guy right here knows all about it.
Jack Willis.
Yeah.
If that's the one Jackie Harold got.
I tell you, I've been having to get everybody with cameras. Electric. It's yeah. Look at this one. Is that what it is? That's a tiny. No, he's right. He said you said you own the other, but no, he said. Yeah. Damn, he all day. I gave it a good seat though, right?
It's got a roof off of like a 57 Olds Buick. Kind of interesting. That's pretty wild there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Looks like it's got a roof off of like a 57 Buick or Oldsmobile or something.
It does have him.
Yeah.
It is. It comes on down.
Yeah.
The back.
Comes on down the back too. Yeah.
You ain't never seen that one?
I hadn't.
That thing's
No.
been around a long,
I can't
long
believe I ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
No. When they built that thing, you could probably still find the parts to build it.
That's right. Hey, I like the 57. I ain't big on 2 tons.
Yeah, it's sharp, ain't it?
3 speed on the column.
Uh-huh.
My kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Get your bank book out.
Heck yeah.
How much money you got in the bank?
Got a Hemi in that thing.
I don't want no job. I don't need no job. Yeah, I don't need no job. That's the way. We're going to head back over there and got it.
That's right. They ain't even distant, like fifth cousin or something.
Not that they know.
I'm not sure I can ask his right hand man. That's him right there. Is this the one he had when he got hurt? It was in his shop.
Kind of outside of Anderson area.
Yeah, I live in Alvis.
He said this is the one he got hurt in. So
Yeah, it's on. It's that car too.
That's it right there.
They restored it, and what actually happened? They didn't have the throttle return spring on it, cranked up in gear or something.
No, they were getting ready to load it on the trailer.
I heard when he cranked
He
it up,
did.
it went wild.
Moved it. He got it. They were trying to line it up. He didn't like the way it was lined up, so he was going to move it. And he backed up and he started forward, and he hit a neuron real big, and he hit the gas instead of the brake, and it took off. I talked to him up in the hospital the next day, but he was doing pretty good then. He was telling me, he said, that car took off, said it took off better than ever.
Oh,
He
man.
got a lot of bite. His driveway got a lot of bite.
He was ready from ear to ear.
That's something, and he had something set up in him after surgery or something that got him, wasn't it? Gene, he had something. What got him was like, I mean, he got hurt from the wreck, but he was talking. You talked to him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was hurt. And
Yeah. Yeah.
if you saw the picture of the car.
Yeah, the steering wheel. Oh, yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
That's what got him.
Yeah.
Giving you trouble.
I mean, it's me. It's not my answer. It's what I eat. It's the fact I'm not and I don't take care of
This is original stuff from then.
But if I would say quit eating sugar, that is the main culprit.
Yeah, that's what
So,
the key.
yeah, it is. And I've got to quit doing it. So, anyway.
I try to stay away from it. I have sugar diabetes. And I'll take a pill for it. I got it.
Well, I don't have to take anything yet. I'm pre-diabetic, but I need to just really get on a good diet, and Lynn does too. So. It is. It's awful. It's awful. I tell Lynn he's going to come out of the truck in January. He says we think that's what we're going to do. And
Oh, yeah, he told me about
I
that.
hope that we're going to be able to, me and him kind of get a little bit healthier. So when he's not driving and not eating on the road and stuff like that. But
He told me about his nerve problem.
you should have been here this morning when he picked up that orange juice and threw it on Presley. He couldn't pick it up, his arm just dropped.
Oh, really? He said he'd been thinking about me.
Yeah. What he said, he was telling the doctor yesterday, he says, I got a friend that, oh no, give him another sticker. Give him a new sticker.
Crap, a little off this time, yes.
Yeah, some people might be running away.
USA 1 is in museum.
He blew it up.
I saw him checking the hinges. Somebody had to make these hinges run. That's a big key. Key. He died. I do too. Up in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. Yep, that's what Bob tells me.
Short fuel injection.
This is the original timing equipment from the drag strip. Pretty state of the art for the time period. And by chance they ran into someone a couple years back and they give it to Lynn. So it was crazy good to find that. This is the hat and shirt for this year. Those of you who watch a lot of my videos will notice that I usually have on a 13 Forks hat in my videos, along with the first generation club button. Just kind of the thing I like to do. So I keep stocked up on 13 Forks hats. They're real good quality hats. Whatever brand that is, it's just they have it embroidered, so I always get one when I come down here. Got to give a shout out to the church for letting us have this here. And in all these years we've been having it, everybody's respected the parking lot. No burnout marks. A few more people's rolled in here now. I'll get them on video. This is more really about the people than it is anything else.
I had a appointment last Friday night at 15 to 6 p.m. All right. So I get over at 15 to 6 and pull up in the yard, and all of a sudden there's a woman comes running out the door. He said,
Oh, I thought y'all knew him. He fell around the arm and
We bored and stroked a 409 to 482 cubic inches. Let me show you what happened. Right here, right across there where the intake manifold goes through.
Yeah.
It made cracks that long down, and on the back too. And we thought that was bad enough. We seen the oil was leaking out of it, you know. And we pulled the engine out, and me and Roger and Gene Cromer tore that thing down. And Gene said, hell, look in the lifter valley. And that lifter valley was just spider webbed with cracks.
Really?
Where that block wasn't thick enough to support 482 cubic inches.
Wow,
And
482.
at that time, we was running 13-inch wide Racemaster. In modified production, you could run any tire you wanted to. And it was just tearing them all to hell, so we just went back to a regular 409 after that. And I had 3 or 4 of them. Engines just sitting there.
There's a lot of fond memories of these cars. The 409s, there's a lot of fond memories, man.
Y'all just stretched the limit, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you fool with.
Yeah. Look at these LF motors now.
Oh, yeah, that's something. But I'm too old to get into that. Now, I can't even remember where I live.
Right?
How old you two?
It looks right.
Huh? It looks right.
I'll be 80. It looks right to me.
I'll have to drive it first, though, Mike.
Well, when we leave, you can drive it. What you thought?
I'll do it right here, but
Get up there in the highway and do
But
it.
boy, you talking about memories.
This is the longest trip it's made.
It is?
Yeah, from Apple to here.
Yeah, you've been handling it.
I've been handling it.
Yeah, 411.
I started on the trail.
You got a 411?
No. And I got a 411 gear, but I'm not going to put down.
Heck, I wouldn't either.
I'm going to put, I tell you what I'm going to do. The transmission is in it is leaking. And it's got a close ratio.
Hey, Butch. How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I just come down here in my Tahoe. Papa drove his Monte Carlo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, Ray here? Okay, good.
Jared, you went up there, didn't you?
Where at?
Range to try 5?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good. I definitely go back. David McDowell. How you doing, David? Good to see you.
How you doing?
Yeah, I hadn't seen you in a while. Used to see you come in Redwood a good bit. Yeah. Yeah.
You still go over there?
Yeah, I go over and eat lunch every day. I'm over every single day. You catch me over about 1:45 every day, like clockwork.
You have to wait 45 minutes.
Well, when I go, you just walk right in and get your food. Now, if you want to walk right in on Sunday, you got to wait till about 2:15. Most people can't wait till 2 o'clock to eat lunch. It is, yeah. They got good food though, yeah. They sure do.
That's risky fish. They do all right.
Well, I used to live in Nashville, so I know that.
Butch Pruitt folds.
Stuff you don't know if he could have just
Trying to get everybody's car on video here, but again, this documentary of these reunions is more about the people and just documenting for the future generations of the old drag racers, some of their stories, just catching stories, walking by and talking and all that. So a lot different type of videos than what I normally do.
Come in and we're gonna have the wrestling to get started, so just stick your head out the door and tell him that we're beginning. And come on, please. Somebody else is driving up.
So somebody ended up with a piece of his car. It's a piece of the Moonlighter.
One of our best friends, one of a lot of people's best friends, last year, and I guess it was the weekend before Father's Day, or was it Father's Day weekend? It was Father's Day weekend. Gene Cromer was in an accident in a car that, look, he died doing what he loved. Yeah. That's all I can say. He died. He did not die in an accident. He died. He had an accident, and he stayed in the hospital for several weeks, and he got real sick, and he just couldn't get any better. He had surgery, and he was just worn out. But I've always told people, if you die doing what you enjoy doing, and you're saved, there's not a better way in this world. So, you know, I mean, he was a wonderful Christian man. Yeah. He brought us many years of happiness by coming over to see us and by coming to this, and he was good friends. I mean, he was friends to everybody. So we really miss Gene as we do all the rest of the people that have gone since we started doing this. But when me and Lynn first got married, he talked about 13 Forks Dragstrip. Y'all would have thought he owned it. Mm-hmm. And he talked about it, and he talked about it, and he said, one day I'm going to have a reunion and get all those old guys back together. Mm-hmm. And I thought, these people ain't going to come to this, but if you want to do it, that's what we'll do, you know.
That's all y'all old people in it. But
anyway, he kept mentioning his name. He kept saying Gene Cromer, and I thought, I don't know who this is. Well, one day this man drives up in our yard in a El Camino Ranchero, and it was Gene Cromer. Well, y'all would have thought that, I would say the president, that's not going to count, but anyway, the grandest person in the world had come to our house, and we had to make pictures with him, and they talked, and Lynn gave him some parts for his car that he was restoring, and I'm thinking, this man's going to restore a car, but anyway, he did, and he went on to race and to really enjoy what was going on. His family was very involved, and so he was 80, how old was he when he passed away? 89. He was 89. He was still going to the racetrack, and he still had the original car. So, anyway, everybody knows that Landon has always just thought the world of Gene, and I did. And so Frank Taylor was one of Gene's best friends. Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny. I'm sorry. Well, Frank Taylor, one of Gene's best friends. I'm looking here.
I used that name before.
He brought us. Yeah, that's what I was looking at when I said that. He brought a lot of things to put on this front table for y'all to, and we're going to give a couple of these things away. But anyway, he brought some of these things for y'all to look at and to read. And there's a lot of history up here on this table, as it is on all the tables. But anyway, Danny brought this piece off of the wreck car, and he gave it to Lynn, and he couldn't have given him $1 million that means anything any more than this does right here. So this is off of Gene's car that he wrecked. Gene was loading his car to go to the Father's Day car show in Anderson, and the throttle hung, I think I'm right, and he went across the road and hit a tree, and that was the beginning of the end. So, but there again, he was doing what he wanted to do. So, anyway, so we want y'all to know where this came from, and that is off of Gene Cromer's car. And I think they've totally redone it again, am I right? Yeah. I'm looking at y'all because I think y'all know, so they've totally redone it again. So, that's a wonderful thing. So anyway, that's the history that came
Whitfield painted it. Whitfield repainted it.
About that?
So, I want to keep this, but if anybody here wants it more than I want it, I guess we can sell it.
No.
But if I keep it, it'll just be like the clocks over there. I'll be hauling it down here every year. We'll be looking at it and everything. So I just want to do what's right.
It'll be sitting on my dining room table tonight, I promise you. Yes.
The car is over at CT's now, and I was talking to him the other day. He's wanting to have something over at his place, and said he wants to have a memorial for Gene. And if whenever he sets up a date or something like that, I'll let everybody I can know. I'll put something on Facebook. I'm sure some of y'all can see y'all let other people know if they're interested. CT's got a lot of stuff that's nice to look at.
When Lynn said that about, I don't know how many of y'all did. Lynn, you're going to have to come and tell them what it says. Well, some people that's never been here might not know.
All right, I'm Tony Timber Shop, and I'm going to try to talk. We got this timing system last year, and a lot of y'all saw it here last year. This thing has been in a barn for many years, and it's kind of like the Holy Grail. We had looked and asked, and where is it at? It's got to be somewhere. My wife went to town to pick our supper up at a restaurant in town, and she was talking to this guy. And he told her who he was, and she told him who she was. And they got talking about 13 Forks. I can't believe that people even talk about 13 Forks. What is up with that? But they got to talking about 13 Forks, and he said, yeah, my daddy worked out there, and my uncle done this out there, and this, that, and the other. And the next thing you know, he's got this thing. So she says, well, we would like to buy that. He said, nah, it ain't for sale. I'll give it to you. So on Saturday morning, she tells me, don't make no plans because we got to go to Bowman and pick up a piece of furniture. And I said, oh my God, not another junk chair we got to go get. So we drive up to his house, and he's got a Dodge truck sitting in the driveway with a broke down rocking chair in the back of it. And I'm just cringing. I said, I know you didn't buy that chair. She said, yeah, I did. Turn this driveway right here. So I pull up at the driveway, and the guy comes to the door there. Jim Mo Thompson is his name. He said, I got something for you. I'm going to go back and get it. He went back around behind his house and came back with this rickety box right here. And I said, what is it? He said, I don't know. The lock's locked on it, and we can't get in it. I ain't got no idea what it is. And I looked at that thing, and I thought, what in the world? Maybe it come off of the Titanic. It may be a box full of gold anyway, we worked on it a little bit, and while we was trying to bust into it, I just turned around and looked at the top, and it said Cron Deck on the top. I said, Cron Deck is a timing system. It can't be the timing system from out there, though. But anyway, we got into it, and hey, it's the timing system from 13 Forks Dragstrip. Now, how in the heck did we find it? It's just an absolute miracle.
Sure.
And I've heard this for years and years. I don't know if it's true or not. The good Lord will take care of idiots. So, hey, here we go. We got this right here. I'm scared to take it out of the box, but I don't want it to fall apart, although the box is about to fall apart. Anyway, I just don't want to take it out of the box, but one of these days I will, and we're going to try to see if we can get the thing to working. So I got all gung-ho and went to the swap meet a while back, bought me a big old Christmas tree. So now I got the whole timing system and a Christmas tree. So what I'm thinking about doing, next year I'm thinking about everybody bring their wheelchairs, and we're going to set it up in the hall over here. We're going to race in our wheelchairs off of this Tron Deck system. But anyway, y'all come by and look at it. It's the real deal. It's got a calibrated ticket on it right there from 1965 where they calibrated it, Cron Deck. So I got on the internet to look it up and get some facts, because you know I like to know stuff about the stuff I got. And it said there are no facts. It's so old, there's no facts. So here we go. We got no facts. But that is the actual system. And I'm just thankful we got it. Just lucky that we got it. So that's just another part of the puzzle. So we're still looking for other stuff.
Of raisins. A lot of raisins. But another thing is, Tim is retired military. Did you just retire? Just 2 weeks ago? And so his how many years? This thing is not even on. I'm just talking. 37 years, and he was in the military 37 years. I think that would.
Yeah.
So we thought, what a better way to honor you than to give you a 13 Forks red, white, and blue town, and nobody else will have one like that.
One of a kind, not another one in the world.
Y'all gotta get y'all's picture. Y'all gotta let us get your picture.
That's pretty wild.
I respect the record you got this year.
Thank you.
So I've been racing for.
All right, that's going to do it from the 13 Forks reunion. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and most of all, the people who had something to do with the old track. I hope y'all enjoy it for years to come, seeing some of the footage. I know somebody else in there has got a video of everything that went on inside, but still yet to find that on the internet, so hopefully they'll get that uploaded too. But anyway, if down in Georgia around about November you ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. But we ain't doing the watermelon crawl. We're eating barbecue Brunswick stew and drinking sweet tea at the Fort Sonia Baptist Church. 13 Forks reunion. So y'all come on out. If you haven't needed about it, let me know, and we'll go from there. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about this old drag strip. It was on this highway out here. I believe Highway 17 between Elberton and Washington, Georgia. So in the 13 Forks community, which is still there. So with that being said, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on to the Daytona Turkey Run.